A spectacular boost from the guys coming off the bench, and that's huge because it should leave us with nothing but fresh legs as we get deep into this game. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. This game isn't just about today. We get this win, we build momentum for the rest of the playoffs. Our train will be rolling.
And we welcome you back to our presentation. Aussies checked in for J.R. Smith. Here's Teague. On the court for Atlanta. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards. And it's James in at the small forward spot. Outside Teague. No good from outside.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Irving attacking, left side Leonard, and stolen by Horford. An even 3-on-3 break. Millsap kicks to Teague. Horford has a wide open look, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Horford's got 8 here in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Millsap passes to James. Outside Korver. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Horford. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Babbitt dishes to Irving. Out to the right wing. Dobbins. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Here's Horford. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot. The Cavaliers trail by 4. There's the pick. Irving passes to Boss. Elbow shot is on the way. Can't get it to go. Korver with the defensive effort. And here we go. Fast break. Korver's got it. No good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Out to the wing. Babbitt kicks to Booker. And stolen by LeBron. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Checking out the game Boss has had. 10 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
For the Cavaliers, Mahinmi's checked in for Leonard. Olynyk comes in for Trevor Booker. And Shumpert in there for Luke Babbitt. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bargnani is checked in for Horford. Cephalosha comes in for Paul Millsap. Jarrett Jack is checked in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. And it's Schroeder missing.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Scott's checked in. Picked by Bargnani. Schroeder passes to Bargnani. Bargnani sets the screen for James. They get it again, and that one's good. Bargnani's got 13.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Shumpert with the steal. Sefolosha with the steal. Now here's Schroeder. Olynyk is covering. Schroeder kicks to LeBron. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
On defense, Cleveland. And here's Bargnani outside. Second chance shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Schroeder's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack. Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
And Jack kicks to Bargnani. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Bargnani's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Hawks. Here's Boss. He's guarded by Schroeder from 12 feet out. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Let's catch up with the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Boss. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. The kick out to Jack. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Olynyk's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And stolen by LeBron. That's good. 20 points for Horford.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Out to Shumpert. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Boss passes to Smith. And stolen by LeBron. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
The Cavaliers have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. to the inside and stolen by Scott. Smith against LeBron. Scott the pass to Boss. Outside jumper. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 5. Can't make good off the screen.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And we welcome you back here to the... Second look now for Cleveland. Luke Babbitt comes in for Shumpert. And it's Boss in for Irving. Then for the Hawks, Bargnani is checked in for Millsap. LeBron comes in for Kyle Korver. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for T. Dobbins in at point guard. Luke Babbitt is out there with Trevor Booker. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Smith in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Dobbins, and the rejection by LeBron. Atlanta's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. He feeds it to Schroeder. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And that's what you love to do as the road team, Kevin. Hit the big shot to take the crowd right out of it.
Well, they've done that for sure.
And did he ever? Sound level right now at 0.
Tries from 10. Here's Leonard. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
LeBron left side to the paint. Schroeder, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. So for the Hawks, Millsap comes in for Bargnani. And it's Korver in for Jarrett Jack. Here's Schroeder. Offline with his 3. Smith dishes to Babbitt. Here's Boss. It's in!
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
James outside. Dishes it to Millsap. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Here's Boss. He's guarded by Schroeder. Kicks to Booker. To the right side. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Al Horford. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became a and that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of round.